Now, after saying hello to someone, or good morning or good afternoon, you want to ask how they are doing. Okay, to ask how you're doing in French, the most common expression is ça va, ça va. All right, so note, you wouldn't want to use ça va with your boss or in extremely formal situations, but this is like the second most common word after bonjour in French. Okay, ça va, and ça va simply means how's it going. So can you repeat that? Ça va? Now you should know the rise in intonation. I'm not saying ça va. I'm saying ça va, okay? Because you are asking a question. So note the rise in intonation. Ça va? Ça va? Can you repeat that? Ça va? Good. So you're saying ça va because you are asking a question. Okay? So to ask how's it going, you simply say ça va. If it were a formal situation, then you can simply say comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Or comment vous allez? Can you repeat that? Comment allez-vous? Good. Comment allez-vous? But if it was a friend or something, you could just say comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Okay, but the most common really is ça va? Ça va? In other cases, especially amongst young people, you are likely going to hear something like t'es en forme? T'es en forme? Tu es en forme? Now, you could also hear something like, oh, especially if you've seen someone, if it's been a while you've seen someone, you could say, ça fait longtemps. Hein? Ça fait longtemps. Meaning, it's been a while. Okay, ça fait longtemps. Can you repeat that? Ça fait longtemps. Mm-hmm. Ça fait longtemps. Super. And to respond to most of these questions, instead of saying ça va bien or ça va, okay, you could say when someone asks you ça va, you could say oui, ça va. Oui, ça va, meaning yes, I'm doing great or things are fine. Okay, you could also say oui, ça va bien. Yes, things are going on well. Okay, if someone asks you comment vas-tu, for instance, how are you doing, you could say je vais bien or je vais très bien. I'm very well. Okay, so can you repeat that? Je vais bien or je vais très bien. Super. Now, if you want to go further, you don't want to use the traditional ça va bien or je vais très bien. You could say pas grand chose. Pas grand chose. Can you repeat that? Pas grand chose. Okay, so pas grand chose simply means nothing much. Okay, pas grand chose. You could also say bon, toujours pareil. Toujours pareil. So someone asks you ça va, you could say bon, toujours pareil. Hein? Meaning same as always, man. Okay, same as always. Then you could say ça roule, or ça gaze, ça gaze. So these are just expressions you can use instead of ça va or ça va bien, especially when you're talking to people you're familiar with, especially your friends. Okay, you could say, I personally say on se débrouille a lot. Okay, on se débrouille meaning nothing much. Okay, when someone asks you ça va? Bon, ça va, on se débrouille. Hein? Meaning, yeah, we're managing, things are going on quite well, nothing much. Then if you actually want to get really familiar, then you could hear something like qu'est-ce que tu fous là? Qu'est-ce que tu fous? Qu'est-ce que tu fous means what are you doing or what are you up to? Okay, so you see your friend, your very good friend. Remember, please don't use this with your boss. Don't use this in a professional or a formal setting. You only use it with friends you are extremely familiar with. Okay, qu'est-ce que tu fous là? Qu'est-ce que tu fous là? Okay, what are you doing there? Or what are you up to? Then of course you could say quoi de neuf. Quoi de neuf. Quoi de neuf means what's up or what's going on.